All right, everybody. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to break down the trades from today. So as I said, this is our second day of November 2nd, and second day of the $100,000 challenge. So let me pull up the leaderboard here. Let me just open this up on my lap. Actually, what I'll do is I think every time I open it on this computer, I get an error. So I'll show you guys on Facebook where we're at, and everyone that's watching in the just the chat room, I'll tell you guys where we're at. So this morning, I finished the morning with $5,168.91. Not bad. Mike finished the morning $5,557. Not bad. Jeff hasn't posted his P&L yet. Roberto, he's up $847. John L10, $1,274. Sam, $3,400. I didn't have that on there when I started the midday recap, so that's a big boost. Arsh, $644. Jason, down 1,000. Shauna, up 420. Josh, up $69. So we're actually up $16,394 here today, which puts our total at $24,171. The Warrior Trading $100,000 challenge. Wow. So we're 25% of the way here way there on day 2. Not bad. I thought we were being, pretty aggressive to put a $100,000 challenge, but you guys are showing me that maybe we should have set the bar a little higher. So let's get November under our belts, and then we'll see what we're going to do for December. Maybe we'll up the game a little bit for the month of December. So you guys, I'll drag this over here. This is our stats. Warrior Trading 100K challenge. You can follow the challenge on this page. It's warriortrading.com, and then the URL is 100K Warrior Challenge. So this is the video recaps, and then down here, these were the stats from yesterday. So we'll upload and update this for today. Yesterday, I only made $461. Today, my contribution is a little over $5,000. Not bad. Be pretty happy with that. $5,168 for me. Big contribution from Mike today, and Sam, awesome job, $3,000. I wasn't expecting that. So, man, that really puts us in great shape here for the month of November. But, I don't expect that I'm going to be, well, I'll say I don't expect I'm going to be green every day, or that I'm going to have a big, amazing day every day. And it's also not impossible that we'll have a day where one of us takes a big loss. And as a result, the team performance will be lower on that day. That's okay. The good news is that we've got a couple of really good days here at the beginning of the month, and that affords us a little bit of a buffer. So when we have that inevitable red day, I saw yesterday Roberto is red, today Jason's red. We're all going to probably take our turn being red on the day. It's not a big deal. I don't want anyone to feel frustrated about that. It's just part of life. It's part of trading. And you'll see when you look at this map, this sort of matrix, when it's all filled out at the end of the month, you're going to see some big green days, some break-even days, some red days. But at the end of the month, my goal is that we'll be over $100,000. And I think we're going to do it. So I encourage you guys to keep following us on this challenge. Those of you watching on Facebook, you can follow over on YouTube. Those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to watch the live recaps on Facebook, you can check us out over there. And of course, visit warriortrading.com. If you want to watch in real time, you can be in the chat room. All right, so let's break down my trades for today. So today actually was kind of funny because I started being a little unsure about what I liked. I didn't see anything that I thought was really, really impressive on the gap scanners. So, oops, let's push this back up. My phone's sliding. So Mara, M-A-R-A, was on the watch list. That was my first trade of the day, and I only made $9 on it. It was actually pretty disappointing, all things considered, because it's very red on the day. Like it didn't hold its gains at all. It was gapping up. It pulled back a little bit and then it popped up. It had a pre-market pivot at 225. And so I got in as soon as the bell rang at 225 and 225, thinking that it would pop up and retest the pre-market high of 247. I went a little smaller on size, starting with 5,000 shares instead of 7,500 because I was a little iffy on it. It popped up, it hit 31 and then started to pull back, and I was selling at 28, 26, tried to sell on the ask at 25 and sold the rest at 20 for a $9 profit. So made $9 on that. So basically started the day flat on my first trade. And that's not really what you want. When the bell rings, it's kind of like, the starting gun at a race. So the starting gun went off and I kind of looked around. Other people are running and I looked around like, is it time yet? Oh my gosh, it's time. Now I've got to start going. I've only got $9, so now I've got to play a little catch up. And the reason I got to play catch up is because we've got a short window. Every day we have a window of profit potential. And once that window's closed, it's closed and you're better off just waiting for tomorrow. So when we look at my metrics over, over the long haul, as you guys know, I started the year with $583. I've said that a million times. And I'm at 100. I finished October with $169,000 total gains on the year in this small account. And you can see the bulk of my profit comes between 9:30 and 10 a.m. $122,000 worth. The remaining 45,000 between 10 a.m. and 11, and between 11 and 12. I've lost $942 cumulative total all of this year. Between 12 and 1, I haven't taken one trade this year. Between 1 and 2, I've made 1,000. Between 2 and 3, nothing. Between 3 and 4, I've made 1,700. So those of you on Facebook, you can see this. Now, this is the importance of knowing your data, knowing your metrics. Every single one of you have an opportunity to get in and know what your metrics are. And this will tell you when you should be trading, what price range you should be trading. I trade stocks between $2 and $10. That's when I make the most money. The most is between 2 and 5. Really. I mean, that's the bulk of the profits. So you got to know your sweet spot, whatever it is. It's different for all of us. Mike knows his sweet spot. He traded Tesla today. That's a $300 stock. I mean, that's obviously outside my wheelhouse, but it works for him, and his $5,000 of profit is, goes to show. So we've all got a strategy, and you'll find one that's a good fit for you. One of the things I recommend is that you learn all the ins and outs of a strategy that works, that's proven, verified to be profitable. So learn my strategy, learn the ins and outs of it. And if you decide you want to change it, it's not exactly what you want to do, that's okay. But first, you have to learn to master it. So I love it when students that I teach master my strategy and then begin to go out on their own. And you can see Shauna, Jason, Josh, John, these are all students who are developing their own strategies. And they're taking what they've learned from me, and now they're kind of applying it in their own way. All right, so anyways, first trade of the day was a fail. Second trade, PYDS. This was on our watch list as a maybe for continuation, but I really wasn't sure it was going to be clean. I just didn't know, and so I didn't trade it right out of the gates, but I saw it popping up. It hit the scanners and popped up. It squeezed up to 313. It hits our high day momentum scanner, and as soon as it hit that scanner, I was like, oh, it's running. I need to jump on this if I want to get a piece of it. So PYDS hitting the scanner at 294, 310, and 312. It pulls back for a second, and then boom, I'm in at 313. 312 and 313, 10,000 shares. It pops up to a high, actually, it hit a high today of $4.10, a full point. That's not bad. So that's the full window. That's the full window of the move. It's very hard to capture the top to bottom full window. I captured 40% of it with $4,000 of profit. I sold in the move up to 363. I added back. I sold again, I added back. I traded it like 3 or 4 times. So just getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, building up those profits, going for the base hits, and man, it just ended up being a really solid trade. So PYDS, $4,000. That was great. Next trade was XNet. XNET. This was on our watch list because it had it was a continuation setup. So yesterday we were watching this. We were watching it flagging and consolidating, but then pre-market it broke the bottom of the flag and then blasted back up through it. So it's almost like that flag didn't even matter. It's like it didn't even care that it was consolidating. It dropped out of the gates and then it popped up. But notice what happened when it popped up. It started to pop up and then it formed a 1-minute pullback, and that was right here. This was under $12. That would have been a fantastic entry right here at 12 bucks, squeezing up to the high of 13, a little pullback. I ended up adding on this right in this area at 1285, 1290 for the move up to a high of 1328. So you can see my entry there. Those are all the PYDS trades. XNet 1290. I'm long 3,000 shares. I'm not being crazy aggressive on it because had bigger spreads, it's a little higher priced, outside my $2 to $5 price range that I'm really good at. So I'm selling at 1307. Didn't get filled on the ask. So I tried to put it on the ask at 1313, no fill. So I hit the bid. Try to sell half on the ask. If I don't fill, basically within a second, I said, forget it. I'm hitting the bid. I'm locking up some profit. All right. I try to sell again on the ask at 11, no fill, and so I sell more on the bid at 09 at 13. Tried to sell more on the ask at 09. I did get filled, and then I was all out. So $467 on XNet. And then the last trade of the day today was on DCIX. Now, DCIX was a little bit of a surprise. I mean, it was on our scanners, but I didn't have a lot of confidence in it. It's a reverse split. So it ended up all of a sudden popping up from, I mean, it was crazy. It just all of a sudden took off from $1.80 up to $3.45 in 15 minutes. That's crazy. That is really quite ridiculous. I jumped in at 277, jumping in right before it got halted on a circuit breaker. So I'm long at 277. Basically on this one, it popped up here. As you can see on this doji, on this little bottoming tail, it pulled back. And as it came back up over 70, that's when I said, I'm jumping in. I put out the order at 70, where was it? 77, and I filled 2,658 shares. I only got a partial fill. And then I added at 295 as soon as it resumes. It pops up to 320. I'm trying to sell on the ask. I don't get filled. I end up selling about 20 seconds later on the bid because I thought, well, now my average is 85. I've got 3,600 shares. This could drop fast. I better be conservative and hit the bid. I hit the bid, and it actually looked like there was a hidden buyer at 3. And then it popped up. I added at 327. Tried to sell on the move up. Ended up selling at 322 and 318. I sold 12 shares and then 234 shares at 342. But I just wasn't getting good fills on the ask. I ended up selling the rest at 285. So kind of boggled that one a little bit. $648 is green though, so I'm happy with that. So that puts me up $5,168.81. And minus Jeff's P&L today, we've got everyone's P&L on our 100K challenge doc, except for Jeff's. So he'll add his. He's swing trading though, so he might update his later in the afternoon. So that puts us at $16,394 on the day profit from 9 traders. Not bad. Good job, team. So tomorrow will be day 3 of the November challenge. Again, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to trade. I'm flying back east this afternoon. I probably won't get in until like midnight, maybe 2 in the morning. So I don't know. I might not trade, but I really don't want to miss out on the challenge. So I'll see how I feel. If I feel up for it, then I'll be there in the morning. But we'll just play it by ear. In any case, you guys can count on Mike, John, Sam, Jeff, and everyone else on the team to be there tomorrow morning. So, anyways, finishing here. This is, by the way, the 200th day of the year. We're on day 200. So we've got only month and a half, month and 3/4 left. So we're coming to the end of the year. Definitely time to be focused, try to add some icing to the cake, but we don't want to risk doing anything stupid. So make sure you're smart, set your max loss, set your game plan. Every day starts with the pre-trading routine, getting yourself focused, meditating, eating well, sleeping well, putting together your watch list of 3 to 4 stocks. And then you end the day with a post-trading wind down, step back, reflect, track your trades. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? What can you do better tomorrow? All right? So just do that day after day after day, and you'll keep getting better and better and better. All right, everybody. So that's it for me today, and I will see you all hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. But if not, I'll see you on Monday morning. Okay? I'll see you guys later.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Well, I was just working on the dream board for my next home run trade. Hopefully it comes soon. Until then, make sure you subscribe to get email alerts anytime I go live or upload new videos. Until then, happy surfing